I didn't think you had it in you. I'm your huckleberry. Why, Johnny Ringo, you look like somebody just walked right over your grave. Remember those great lines from that movie Tombstone with Kurt Russell and Val Kilmer? If you haven't seen it, you've got to see that movie, Tombstone. And if you haven't seen it in a few years even, watch it again. You'll love it. All right. So we have a Western theme tonight, as you can tell. Classic joke night. But before that, if you're watching this video and I did not send you an email about it, then get on my private email list. Only I see your name and address. No one else will see it. Just click the link below this video, and that puts you on the private email list. Also, please, if you like it, give it a thumbs up. That helps with YouTube algorithm and helps more people find this channel. And leave a comment. I read and respond to every single comment, so I appreciate that. That helps the algorithm as well. And subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. All right, so it's the time and place of Tombstone, the 1800s in the Wild West, and a small California town's bank has just been robbed. A bandito came up from Mexico, took all the gold out of the bank and headed back, hightailed it for Mexico. So the sheriff of the little town puts a posse together and starts tracking this bandito. They track him back, takes days, and they finally track him down in a little town in Mexico. And they have the bandito cornered in the town square. And the head of the posse says to him, "Where'd you hide the gold? We know you stole it." And the bandito goes, and so he realizes that the bandito doesn't speak English. So he says to his posse, "Does anyone here speak Spanish?" And this one posse member goes, "Yeah, I speak Spanish." He said, "Well, translate. We want to know, where did he put the gold? Where did he hide it?" And he talks to him in Spanish. And the bandito says, "Well, I hid the gold, but I'm not going to tell you where I hid it." And so the head of the posse says, "What'd he say? What'd he say?" He said, "He hid the gold and he's not going to tell you where he hid it." So the head of the posse says, "All right, you tell him that we're gonna get that gold, and we're gonna take him back to America, and he's gonna have a very uncomfortable life. Tell him that." So the translator says that to the bandito, and the bandito says, "I'm not going to tell you where I hid the gold. You can take me back to America, and I'll stand trial, and I'll go to prison. But in the meantime, my family will live like kings, and there'll probably be gold left over when I get out of prison. So my final days will be fine." And so the head of the posse said, "What'd he say? What'd he say?" And the translator told him what the bandito said. So the head of the posse says, "Will you tell him this? You tell him, look, you tell us where that gold is hidden, or we're going to take you outside. We're not taking you back to America. We're taking you outside of town here, and we're going to hang you from that oak tree right outside of town. But if you tell us where the gold is, we'll let you go free, and we'll take the gold back to town, and all will be well." And so he said, "Tell him that, tell him that." So the translator told the bandito that, and the bandito's going, "Oh," he goes, "Okay, all right, if you'll set me free. I hid the gold in the well. I dropped it down the well." And the head of the posse said, "What'd he say? What'd he say?" And the translator said, "He said he'd rather die than tell you where the gold is." That's just wrong. That's why I had to rate this PG. Onward and upward.